Hi, my name is Robbie Curtis. I'm a professional acrobat. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at a basic warm-up. This is great to do just before you start the day, or alternatively before you do some acrobatics or some juggling. Okay, great. Let's get started. So with our warm-ups, it's really important that we warm up every part of the body. So we're increasing blood flow and energizing the body all over. Great. So first of all, we're going to shake out the hands. We're going to shake quite vigorously, just try to get some blood into the hands. And fists open, tight as you can, fists, and open as wide as you can. We're going to go blinking lights, out, up, out, forward, out, up. We're going to do this 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you should start feeling a bit of a burn. 8, 9, one more time. 10, good, shaking them out. And rolling the shoulders as wide as you can. And other way. And into the elbows. And other way. Trying to keep the shoulders dropped with this. And big arm circles. Starting slow. If it feels good, just increase the speed. And other way. Good. Breathing in. Coming forward. Just reaching down towards the floor, shaking out the head, relaxing forward. And nodding the head. And shaking it out. And nodding. Good. Bending the legs. And straightening. Bending. Just lubricating the joints, straightening. Bending, making sure the knees are over the toes, and straightening. One more time, bending. As we're down there, try to encourage the heels into the floor. If you can sit back on the heels, do so. Curling over. Walking the hands out into all fours, making sure that we're at our box. We've got a right angle with the floor and our arms, a right angle with our legs and the floor. We're long through the spine, we're not arching or curling through the spine. In our box, we're going to arch up, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing out. And looking around at our tail. Coming to neutral spine, which just means that we're nice and flat. Taking our arm through, breathing out, throwing the arm, and 3, 4, 5, 6, other side, and breathing out, breathing out, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, good. Coming into our all fours one more time, just bring the knees off the floor. So we're still in that neutral spine, just hovering the knees off the floor, just really supported through the tummy and the back. Bring the knee up to the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to breathe. 9, 10. And crossing the body. So right knee to left elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Downward dog straight away. In our downward dog, we want to be encouraging the heels down to the floor. If our knees are bent, that is absolutely fine. We're going for length through the arms, so pressing the hands and Pressing the hands into the floor and making sure that we're aiming to go straight, strong line through the hands all the way down to the pelvis. We're also going to flatten out the lower back and also bring the ribs tight into the chest. Coming forward onto the hands, coming over into a heavy-handed downward dog. So this is just bringing the weight over the arms and pushing back. 2, 3. Each time just try to find a bit more length into the calves. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down, bring the heels down, just stretching out for a moment. Really releasing through the spine. From child's pose, from this position, we're going to go forward and up, down, back. So with this action, we're going to imagine that we're going underneath a wire fence. So we go onto our elbows, chin down to the floor, up, making sure the shoulders are down and back here, reversing that, coming back down onto our tummies, our bums go high, onto our elbows, we push back. We're going to do this 4 times. Coming back, bringing our feet back underneath us, walking our hands back underneath, making sure that the knees are nice and bent, making sure that we're released over, bending the legs deeper, rolling up through the spine. Fantastic. From there, we're going to come down into a lunge. We're going to try to keep our knee over our foot. We're aiming for a right angle here and a strong straight back leg. We're really wanting to press up and out of the floor. We're going to take the same arm as leg. We're going to reach up and twist. We're going to do this as a bit more of a dynamic movement. So it looks like this, with a breath out at the top. And we'll do this 4 times. Other side, through front support, and. Other side. We're going to drop that knee to the floor. I'm going to take that arm up and around, grabbing back that back leg. If you need it, you can put a cushion underneath that knee. We're going to go for a twist. This is stretching it out the quad. If you're feeling like that's not enough, you can come up and stretch forward. Other side. Going through a twist. Sitting up. Fantastic. From there, coming back, rolling up through the spine, shaking out. From there, we're going to bring our legs a little bit wider. We're going to do a little arch up through the spine, coming forward. First of all, we're just going to walk our hands over to the right side, bring our chin to our chest. Walk our hands back over to the other side, chin to chest. Come back into neutral. We're going to do a little figure of 8s. So we're going to do a little figure of 8 on the floor. We're going to drop the torso, drop the head. We're going to release the whole body over the legs. Try to keep the legs straight. From there, just do little bends to each side that you're going. So bend through the leg. Good. Coming back into the middle. Rolling up, bending the legs, rolling up through the spine. Rolling the shoulders. From there, we're going to switch on our legs. What we're going to do is going to bring our left leg into the air. We're going to have a soft supporting leg. So what that means is that we're not jamming it straight and it's not really bent either. It's just sort of in a neutral position, switched on and balancing. We're going to bring the left leg up to our chest. We're going to take it back. We're going to go through a tabletop position. So we're going really long through. So we're going to make one straight line. From there, we're going to bring the leg up, trying to keep balance on that right leg. We're just going to do this in an action of 4 times. And hands on hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. So holding it down there on the 4th one. We're going to go bend and straighten that supporting leg. Up, 2, 3, one more, a bit lower, 4. Try to keep that balance coming up, holding for a moment, and relax. Other side. 1, 2, strong straight, chest engaged, 3, 4. Staying down there. Bend and straighten the supporting leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming all the way up into a balance, grabbing that knee, chin to chest, into the chest, release. From there, we're going to come and lie on our back. So we're going to get into a constructive rest. This is constructive rest, where our torso is relaxed onto the floor. What we're really not aiming for is any arch here. So we're wanting to get that lower back to really support itself on the floor. Soft knees, hip width apart, so they're not too wide, not too close, and they're not together. They're just relaxed in that supported position. Our hands come up behind our head. We're just going to do a couple of sit-ups here, so it's really important that we're dropping our shoulders so they're not up near our ears. Also, we're engaging our abdominals, and our rib cage is wrapping. And what I mean by that is it's supporting the internal organs. You sort of feel that sometimes with a breath out, you feel them engage. 10 times, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. Taking the right arm over to the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Bring the legs up, grabbing hold of the legs, pushing them away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this one's hurting, go a little higher. 9, 10. Bringing the arms and the feet onto the floor, bringing the hips up into a half bridge. What we're aiming for is a strong, straight body with this, rolling up and down through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. From there, just taking the right leg on top of the left, feeding those arms through. Going from there, stretching out for a moment onto our back. And swapping over other side. Great. The last little action that we're going to do is we're going to warm up our back. So we're just going to come onto our tummies. I'm going to bring our legs together. We're going to make a W with our arms. So it's sort of just bent at the side. We're going to bring our head onto the floor, our forehead resting on the floor. We're going to turn our thumbs up. So we're giving the thumbs up. We're going to lift into this position. like this. Then from there, we're going to take our arms forward with our palms facing down. We're going to pull back into that thumbs up position. We're going to do this 10 times.
So, thumbs up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fantastic. Coming back. Bring the feet underneath, rolling up through the spine. That's it for a basic warm-up. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.